Over here, in the red, we have
Tattoo Virus.
Virus, a very impressive Terran, especially on the old school StarCraft 2 maps, if I can even call them old school for such a new school game. Over here in the bottom left, our Zerg player representing the War 3 scene,
Fuchs Moon.
Fuchs Moon.
Fuchs Moon.
No, Fuchs Moon. There's apparently a U in there, according to our Street Fighter voice. Fuchs Moon.
He has a couple of fans here in the studio.
Yeah, he does.
Well, Terran,
Not as many fans as us. We had to put a moat actually around our little booth.
let us fast forward 20 seconds.
Please.
I think he is going
2 barracks.
for it.
Predicting
I mean, he built his supply depot at the back of the minerals instead of putting it in front.
Looks like Zerg's gonna go up for extract or spawning pool. And let's see, is it gonna be the barracks? Is he gonna go for actually a fast command center? No, you couldn't. You'd be crazy. You'd be cray-cray.
Moon is going for a safer build this time, even though he usually 15 hatches, because Zelnagar is really small, so Terran aggression is really common in this map. So by getting a spawning pool early, he can be more sure of defending his expansion later on. Terran can actually do a lot with their marines. Besides going for bunker, they can run their marines behind the mineral lines and just kite the queen or any zerglings that are there. I mean, only one zergling can get at the whole marine army because of the way the patches are positioned. Only one zergling can run through. So we're gonna see what happens soon.
He's gonna fast expand.
Fast expand.
Now the question, here's what I'm thinking, Kelly. You wanna know what I'm thinking? You want me to tell you?
What are you thinking, Tasteless?
Okay, so Moon, lately, when he gets behind in these series, or when it comes down to it, he'll oftentimes do a very aggressive all-in.
Wow.
And I always feel like, at times it might be impulsive. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's very calculated.
Maybe it's calculated.
Maybe it's
Maybe he planned for it.
Maybe. Well, you know what happens is, whenever I'm laddering and I just like lose 3 games in a row, I should have won. I suddenly feel like the guy at the slot machine. I'm like, well, I am just gonna have to proxygate this guy. I need to get those points back, and then I proxygate and I lose. Then I go on serious tilt, and yeah, that's what happens.
Well,
the proxygate not as good in StarCraft 2, guys.
You do see that he goes for a really heavy speed link build because he pulled all of his drones off the gas and is going purely droning up, and a couple of zerglings goes in and scout, doesn't see much, sees just the Rexes that are up front, and he's thinking, okay, this is pretty common. But then later on, when he comes back 3 minutes later, he was like, where did the command center come from?
Where did it go? How did it get there? He didn't get a shot at the command center with those links. No.
Yeah, he did not.
So he actually has no idea. This is pretty smart, coming from our Terran. Although, you know, at times, doing builds like what the Terran's doing can be as risky as doing a rush, like a really aggressive rush, because if the Zerg opts to do a very aggressive build, you're just going to lose. And he lands that command center, and a bunch of links get up there, it's over. But right now, both these guys not doing that.
He's been actually doing this build for, I think, I'm not sure, but he did this build in the last game. He did a 3 Rex and 1 factory and put 1 tag light up, get a steam pack early for his marines. So he's just going for standard openings before he sees what he's gonna do later on. Moon is probably gonna go for banings again, since that's his signature move, and you do see he's droning up a lot. He's producing almost purely drones at the moment, because he sees that the Terran player is not being aggressive. Once again, good reaction. Getting an early evolution chamber. Upgrades.
Yep. Definitely going to get upgrades with that.
Gonna get an upgrade for you, Lynx. I take care of you guys.
He's going to take care of his own. He's a good guy. You know, we saw in a previous game, I believe that Moon lost, where he went for an evolution chamber. And it was while he was being rushed, which didn't make any sense. But in this case, getting an evolution chamber is going to be a good investment for the late game. Going to get melee attack and go ahead and get banelings. So Moon going for the econ game.
He's thinking, Moon is currently thinking, what is the Terran player doing? I'm going to bring my Overlord in and have a look. As you can see on the screen really soon, that an Overlord is flying into the Terran player's base to check out what's happening, because the Terran player hasn't shown his army at all. Only now did Moon see a couple of marines and siege tanks coming in. A layer is
a layer. is
It's almost up.
It's almost up. And the siege tank's almost out. Overlord, your death was not in vain. Nice spread. Moon should not be attacking here.
Well,
I spoke too soon. He did actually get a considerable amount of Marines.
he got almost all the Marines here outside.
Yeah, actually, I didn't. I kind of thought that was.
That was kind
Not
of
gonna be the
better than
case.
we expected.
Yeah, I was like, you shouldn't be doing this. And then he does it, and I'm like, well, Tasus looks bad now. And when Tasus looks bad, he talks in third person. That's what happens. More Marines being cranked out here.
We're running on 4 gases, so definitely you would see. He's building an in-base hatch though.
Yeah, he's
Wants high
he's gonna
production rate.
invest. Yeah, I was about to say very high production investment here. He's not going to go for trying to sneak into the base out here. He may take his 4th in the bottom center. Getting Burrow here. Moon really likes these burrowed banelings.
Yeah. Every round he gets the same upgrades.
You fight this guy on the ladder, get a Raven.
Burrow Bailing. I mean, because even if the opponent knows that he's going for Burrow Bailings, as a Terran player, you can be a Raven, you can invest in a Raven, or you can waste a scan. But if your scan only scans 2 Bailing, it's not going to be efficient, you know? You can scan the 2 Bailings. You might either not scan it or not in Bane, or when you scan, you're like, oh my god, that's 2 Banelings. I just kind of wasted my scan instead of using it for pushing.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. I mean, it might be cheaper at times. I think with the first push, you can't get a Raven, but I mean, in general, yeah. I mean, it's just like, hold that thought though. Siege tanks coming out now. I hear the sound effects of the Banelings morphine. Burrow and speed is done. I think Terran is actually going to
go from behind.
This is one of these things. We're going to see if Moon can take it from behind. Actually, right when I said that, I realized how screwed up what I just said was. I'm so sorry. I am. Okay, we're going to get the
Don't
Marines.
lose your overlords.
He's going to lose these 2 overlords.
Well, he can run in from behind and catch the tanks unseat though.
Well, he's going to go in from the back. The thing is, if this attack doesn't work out, Terran, it's going to be the same situation as the previous game. Right? Keeping the Marines safe. I believe that one siege tank is going to be, yes it is, barely in range of the hatchery. Here comes the flank.
Takes the siege tanks up in front. Marines are going to kite this Baning. Loses all his Baning. Moon is in so much trouble right now.
Yeah, that was pretty serious. The siege tank that was in range of the hatchery was killed. But remember, this is not exactly a situation where he's going to be able to reinforce very easily. There are 42 Zerglings on the way. That's quite a bit, but if he gets a hatchery, that would be huge. Oh, he's sending the drones. Moon should not be sending drones. It's going to get in the way of the Zerglings. And, you know, it's a considerable amount of Lings that were lost there. I don't know if this next group of reinforcements is going to be stopped.
He kind of lost too much in the attack over there when he was trying to defend. I think Moon is on the losing end right here. He doesn't have an expansion. He's on the same amount of base as the Terran player.
All right, here we go. We hear more Banelings morphing, but the siege tanks are already getting closer and closer. The Queen goes down.
Hatchery seems to be going down soon.
All right, it's getting low. This attack has to work. It's a sizable army. Moon has to win this battle. The Baneling's coming forward. If he can shoot, target fire that one Baneling. Oh, yes he does. Oh my god, he actually did. I didn't think that was going to happen. Uh-oh.
Tasteless. This is not looking good for Moon.
Yeah, I do think Virus is making the right choice by backing up though. Just regroup. He's got the medevacs here. All those Marines are pretty badly injured.
He has a command center coming up in his base, so if he does manage to get the goal up before Moon actually gets an expansion, it's gonna be so bad for Moon. There goes the scan. He's gonna go for the push now. Doesn't see any borrowed Banelings. Catches the Marines.
Very nice, once again by Virus. You know, every single skirmish, even if Moon wipes out Virus's army, Virus overall is on top because of the sheer number of units Moon had to use to win that battle. 2 units are on the way. This could be the transition that Moon is going to do that will cost him the game. because he's not going to have enough mutas to really engage his opponent. There are 4 mutas on the way now. Virus is cleaning up all the creep on the map.
Catches a couple of Marines here in front. I don't think he has enough muta. Maybe he can catch the tanks out of position, but there's so many Marines on the map at the moment, which is going to be defending the tanks. Virus is basically sieging outside Moon's base right now. Comes in, Marine sees it, has to back off.
Yeah, it looks like Moon is just in a bit of an awkward position. Virus is sort of almost encouraging Moon to try to move in here and attack, and then he can just pick off the remainder of units.
I mean, the tanks are sieged in a good position. They're pretty open, not going to be caught by failing.
Here we go. He's going to draw him in, and that's exactly what Moon did not want to do. Moon bit the worm on the hook. And although I got to say, he's in the middle of the siege snake sieging, and it's just not enough. Moon really wanted to kill those Marines. If he killed all the Marines, then the Mule's going to clean up the tanks. It's not going to be good enough. And I don't know, Kelly. I don't know.
I don't think so. Here comes the drones. Come on, drones.
You know, I got to say, I'm always shocked at how quick Moon is to actually send his workers into attack. There's so many moments where I've seen him just send the drones out, and I'm thinking that was not the moment. That was not the last second call. Well, he's lost his hatchery. He's going to lose his mutalisks. And he may very well... No, he's not going to lose his mutalisks, is he? I thought there were more Marines than those. I guess not.
But here comes the Marines to reinforce.
There it is,
GG.
Sad day for Moon.
Oh, sad day for me too.
You wanted Moon to win?
Well, he's a really good Warcraft 3 player. He's one of the very few Warcraft 3 players I actually followed.
Yeah, he's solid, man.
And he's really nice.
Oh yeah, and his English is good. And he's handsome. And he's good at making macaroni art. He's got a lot of talents. And it's sad to see that he didn't make it this time. But Moon, you got to keep trying. Good luck to you in future events.
You're still a Warcraft 3 legend.
You're still a legend. You're still the 5th race. You're not the 4th race, though. You're not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. You know, that went to 3 games, so we might have a commercial break. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Actually, no, we're not going to have a commercial break. Not until the next game. Sorry.
The next matchup.
Let's go. Let's talk about that.
Gunzi. I actually talked to him in the makeup room, the secret makeup room at the back.
We don't put makeup on. That's what we look like normally.
No. That's how tasters look normally.
That's what I look like. I look like this all the time. Good.
Gunzi is not in IM anymore. I heard he's in Slayer S, but he's not in the A team yet. He's still in the Slayers S clan. So maybe if he wins this match, Slayer S would take him into his A team.
Yeah, that would be nice. Slayers.
And we have Liquid Hypro.
We got our foreigner, a non-Korean here in the GSL, Liquid Hypro. From the Liquid team, Hypro was actually a player who I played with a lot in StarCraft 1. Back when he was a nub, now he's like really good. He's very good at StarCraft 2 especially. He was a Zerg player in StarCraft 1. Using the ID Hypro. His name is actually Hater. So I'm gonna actually call him Hater once or twice in the cast, now that I know him on a personal level. He's from Sweden.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No. I knew he was from Europe, but I did not know where he was from.
It's, Europe. Well, we could just generalize it. Just one big continent and just alienate him. No, he's actually Swedish. And he's very good. I think had a bad run here in the start of his first GSL. Now, hopefully he'll do better this time. It's Terran versus Zerg. And there's not much else to say because the countdown's begun. So get ready for some more TVZ action here with our foreigner, our non-Korean, our Swedish player, Liquid Hater. It's not just Jinro here in the GSL, guys. It is Hater or Liquid Hypro as well. And I'm looking forward to this. So get ready for some casting with Kelly and Tasteless. Code A here at the GSL.